right now from KTAB News, your local election headquarters. This is Big Country Politics.
Thanks so much for being here for BCP. I'm Travis Ruiz. We start our broadcast with our eye on the economy. Filling up your car or truck has gotten a lot more expensive in the last year, even the last month and week. Administration is calling it Biden's energy crisis. KTAB Washington Bureau correspondent Anna Warnicki explains what Congress may try to do to bring prices down.
Gas prices jumped Wednesday to $3.39 per gallon. Wyoming Republican Senator John Barrasso says that means that this year you spend about $25 more every time you fill up your tank.
That's a pretty big bite and a painful bite out of somebody's paycheck.
Barrasso and Senate Republicans are blaming the price jump on President Biden's energy policies.
Day number one in office, he killed the Keystone XL pipeline. He then put a moratorium on oil and gas leases on public lands, which affect many of our states.
But the administration says the price jump at the pump is a result of a global fuel shortage. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says the president plans to address his concerns when he travels overseas this weekend.
And that's something that certainly he can do on the international stage. And there's a power of the president of the United States engaging on that front.
But Republicans say the president needs to focus on producing more affordable energy here at home.
Produce more jobs that'll help bring down the prices and I think make the world less dependent on countries like Saudi Arabia and Russia for our most basic energy needs.
On Wednesday, Florida Senator Rick Scott introduced the Gas Prices Act, which would require the Energy Information Administration to track how federal regulations and policies impact the price of oil and gas.
And then we as Congress, we can say, well, we're going to change that. Even if the administration is not going to do it, we'll do it.
In Washington, Anna Warnicki, KTAB News.
All right, the Abilene Regional Airport will be spending a $1.23 million FAA grant and using over $50,000 from leftover 2015 bond election funds to get 2 replacement jet bridges for boarding. Marley Capper visiting with the airport to find out just how necessary the upgrades are in our eye on Abilene.
I really like using this airport.
Passenger Linda K. Jones flies to Houston through ABI to see her children.
This is a vital use for small communities around Abilene to be able to travel.
But it's no surprise to her or other passengers that the jet bridges are a little out of date.
We are having problems with getting parts when we do have something that goes out.
Just to give you some perspective on how old these jet bridges really are, this one here was put in when I was 3 years old. And if you take a look, it is a little run down, but the airport is hoping to get a newer model so it'll last through the years. Don Green, Director of Transportation Services, says it's definitely time to replace them.
The manufacturer's not supporting this particular model anymore, so that made it even more imperative that we go ahead and replace these.
Jones prefers to travel from Snyder to use the Abilene airport over driving to Lubbock. So she says she's thrilled to hear that the airport wants to make improvements.
I can't imagine not having this facility. So I'm glad that they're looking to make improvements.
Green says they will be getting a 2006 model that is conducive with manufacturers. So there will be a consistent flow of parts if needed for improvements. In Abilene with coverage you can count on. Marley Capper, KTAB News.
And Mr. Green says that they will replace the jet bridges one at a time, so travelers should not expect any delays. Good news there. All right, when we come back here on Big Country Politics, the focus of the Development Corporation of Abilene, the DCOA, an in-depth interview with President and CEO Misty Mayo, how Abilene is attracting new industries. We're back in 2 minutes.
Big Country Politics on KTAB continues.
Welcome back to Big Country Politics. We want to talk about the Development Corporation of Abilene, and for the second year in what's being called an unprecedented award, 2 years in a row, the Development Corporation of Abilene, the DCOA, awarded the Texas Community Development Economic Development Award, or a CEDA. Joining us now, Misty Mayo, who is the CEO of the DCOA. Misty, thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so this award, you all winning it for the second year in a row. Tell me what this award is and what it means to you.
The Community Economic Development Award is really a coveted award in economic development. It's so coveted because we're recognized by our peers for economic development efforts in our community, particularly efforts to attract or retain the expansion of jobs and companies within your community. This particular award, we're awarded for Great Lakes cheese and our specific to our innovativeness in the total package and approach by which we conducted our economic development efforts.
So getting Great Lakes cheese here is the reason we won. Now, this wasn't the easiest thing in the world. You guys had to be, like you said, innovative to get Great Lakes cheese here. And if you've driven along the loop, you've seen that they're already making some progress, right?
They are.
Tell me about some of that innovation that we had to, as the DCOA, the city, the Abilene proper, had to do to, and you guys had to do to get us where we are.
Well, economic development is quite competitive. So for this particular project, we had 2 competitive communities, one out of state and one in state. So what we had to do to ensure that we could compete to attract GLC's decision for Abilene, everything from coming up with creative solutions for them to have office space for their hiring efforts, to ensuring that the Access Business Park was site ready and that location is up and running. To your point, they're already in the construction process, and all the things we had to do to ensure that they could be at that point, as well as what we call the total incentive package, which is really a reality of today in economic development, is how do we approach it as a community to ensure that the company can be successful, that their investment back into the community is supported by the community. Now remember, this project is a $1.3 billion, estimated very conservatively as a $1.3 billion impact over the next 10 years for our community, for Abilene.
And that's a lot of money, and that we're talking about people's jobs, and these jobs are not low-paying jobs either, and that's kind of one of the big things that Great Lakes Cheese has been touting too, right?
Well, and touting that they're talking about a culture that is really a match for Abilene, a hard-working company that's dedicated to their employees, and in turn they're seeking the same type of employees and really folks that are community members of Abilene. That is the fabric of who we are as Abilene. So it's a great match.
A great match indeed, and I think we've already seen Great Lakes Cheese, their company, already investing with local nonprofits, and so that says a lot to them, right?
It does. And again, I've highlighted what a success this company is, and even in my long career in economic development, when you can match a company's culture and attitude to a community so perfectly, I consider that a fantastic success for our entire team and ultimately for Team Abilene.
Whenever I went to the groundbreaking, and we streamed that, of course, they talked about how the CEO does a trip around the country and goes to every plant and shakes hands with every single employee, and that's the kind of people we have here in Abilene.
And it's the type of company that GLC is, and this award recognizes that it took a team of professionals in economic development to creatively and strategically ensure we could secure Great Lakes Cheese for Abilene.
When we talk about Great Lakes Cheese, give me kind of a timeline. I know that we've already got people from Great Lakes Cheese on the ground here in Abilene. What's the timeline for us to see cheese coming out of here, you know?
So they were actually here yesterday, because to your point, they're committed to really getting to know the community, supporting not only local nonprofits, but beginning to hire management. Their general manager has moved to Abilene and is in the community, and they're looking to start hiring in the spring and then be operational by late fall of 2022. That's just next year. And that's, you know, that's a substantial undertaking. I mean, they have to build a building. This isn't just opening the doors. They have to build the building first.
Yeah, and it's well on the way. There's the dirt is turning over there, right? So the CETA award that you guys received, 55 applications received this year, and so in your industry, it's the gold standard, correct?
It is. It really is, again, such a compliment to the Development Corporation, to our board of directors, and our staff team members.
So a lot of, you guys are the people who put it all together, but it takes grants from the governor's office, and it takes local efforts, and it takes a lot of different players to put this all together, right?
Oh, it's absolutely a team effort, and I attributed that from day one, and will always continue to attribute that it takes Team Abilene to ensure that we are making certain that the companies that are a match for Abilene are able to call this home.
Very good. So at that groundbreaking, Great Lakes Chief spoke about how really one of the main competitors of Abilene was Wichita Falls. Mm-hmm. So they're even a little closer to the DFW Metroplex than Abilene really is. What did it boil down to? How did we beat Wichita Falls?
Well, that's why I have a job. And that's why economic development is a profession, because it takes that innovativeness, the creativity, and the critical evaluation of not only the assets of the community, but what particular companies require in their projects, and then leveraging that in a way that resonates with the company.
Very good. All right, when we come back, we're going to continue our conversation with Mrs. Misty Mayo about the DCOA and maybe about what could be ahead for Abilene. We'll be right back.
Big Country Politics on KTAB continues.
Welcome back to Big Country Politics. Joined here with Mrs. Misty Mayo, CEO of the DCOA here in Abilene. Just announced the winner of that prestigious award for the second year in a row. It's pretty rare for a development corporation to win this 2 years in a row. So once again, congratulations to you on that, and that's because of Great Lakes Cheese. I want to go into talking a little bit about the different projects that the DCOA works on and the transparency into the funds and those sorts of things when it comes to your operations. But a lot of this is because of competitive advantages, right? Describe to me kind of the transparency, and a lot of times we hear these code names. Right. I don't remember what the Great Lakes Cheese one was called.
Project Legacy.
Project Legacy.
And frankly, I think I've described this before. Sometimes our team is actually in the position of being able to name a project, and Project Legacy was a name that I happened to give it because I knew this would be a true legacy project for the community. More often than not, though, the project comes with a code name, and those code names are to protect the company's privacy. Companies demand it. Oftentimes we're even requested to sign a non-disclosure agreement, because naturally, if you own a company, you aren't necessarily going to be keen on your competitors knowing what you have in store, or even your employees sometimes. So it can be a very sensitive business, and we try to make sure we support and honor the fact that it is a sensitive business when companies are talking about expanding. Sometimes that affects people's jobs and livelihoods. Sometimes it affects profits for companies. So we have to ensure we protect that. At the same time, we have to ensure that we're balancing that these are sales tax dollars that 32 years ago the citizens of Abilene voted to allocate for economic development efforts. So we need to ensure that we're being transparent in how those monies are spent, how they're allocated and dedicated for economic development efforts.
So it's all about a competitive spirit. That way we can continue to beat out cities also, like Wichita Falls too, right? We don't want them to know our ways.
Well, absolutely. Yeah. And we need to ensure that the monies that are being reinvested back into the community are returning an additional benefit for the community. Like making sure, like we did with that, since we're talking about Great Lakes cheese, for every dollar the DCOA dedicated to the company, that project and the company will return over $13 back to the community. Now that just scratches the surface because there's so many other benefits. That particular project, as I stated, in the next 10 years is $1.3 billion worth of estimated impact to our community.
And when we're talking about bringing businesses to town, this is the norm, is having to offer incentives, correct?
Oh, absolutely. And regardless of if a company's privately held or not, regardless of their ownership structure, it's an absolute norm and really required for projects. And I should say demanded. I mean, required isn't even a word anymore. I mean, it's really demanded and expected. Very good. This is not the only announcement we've had in the last year or two. Big name Amazon coming to town too, right? Describe to me that process that you guys went through and what's ahead for us. Well, and since we're talking about incentives, I'll point out that our job as economic development professionals and really our DCOA board of directors is to assess projects in a way that we can maximize the benefit to Abilene as a community. Like Amazon, technically there were no incentives offered on that deal. We did an incentive agreement to ensure they had jobs and job growth in Abilene because we did a standard tenant improvement for the building that the Development Corporation owns, but cash incentives were not at play in that negotiation. So that's part of what our staff team does, part of what falls to me specifically. So Amazon will build out, they've already started construction of a distribution facility, and they will build out an existing warehouse that the Development Corporation owns and make it into a very competitive distribution facility. So Amazon, Great Lakes Cheese, these are huge companies. These are. That's not all that the DCOA helps. Well, absolutely committed to primary job creation, and that comes from companies small and large. It's oftentimes the new companies that receive the attention, but there are so many companies that have expanded here. Primal Pets just expanded with over a $31 million project in capital investment, which is a very large expansion of their existing facility. Hartman's Incorporated, we helped them, the DCOA assisted with shepherding a deal with them last year to purchase an existing facility of the DCOA. There are so many things to tell you in that. Even with Hartman's, the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center, was involved, and the Development Corporation financially supports a partnership with the Small Business SBDC. So continuing, you mentioned businesses that are already established, so helping them grow too. Absolutely, and ensuring that we're part of the conversation and part of the solution to ensure that companies that are in Abilene can stay here, grow here, and prosper here. All right, very good. So we're going to look forward now, and I know you can't disclose a bunch, but how long have you officially been in your role now? Just over 2 years. Just over 2 years. So there's been a lot of projects that you've overseen. What can you tell us about what's ahead? What's ahead is a lot of interest in Abilene. We've been able to open quite a few doors and have conversations based on the recent success of projects that were both local as well as local expansions, as well as going out and attracting new companies like the projects we've discussed, and opening those doors with not only site consultants but real estate executives and companies to ensure that they understand that Abilene is the place to expand, that we are the premier location for business, and being very strategic about that, ensuring that it's within the industries that we're focused on and targeted, and even some future industries. And the doors it's opening and the amount of requests for proposals that we are answering now is exceptional.
Was Great Lakes cheese one of the catalysts of this all?
I think Great Lakes cheese, but also creative projects like the project that we recently penned with ACU. So they have the research and development project around their molten salt lava, their nuclear research and development. That's garnered a tremendous interest. You know, when we can position Abilene as not only the premier business location, but as a location that has a premier workforce, that's critical as well.
And right now with the workforce challenges happening out there,
Right.
Is there an answer to that, and how are we going to get more people to take these jobs?
Well, and there's not a magic answer, nor is there a crystal ball. So one solution doesn't fit all. So I will tell you that the Development Corporation is dedicated to becoming more intentional about some major workforce initiatives with company prospects that we have right now and conversations that we've had with those companies that are interested in Abilene and interested in expanding. The Development Corporation will continue to support partnerships that Workforce Solutions, the Industrial Foundation, the Chamber, the Small Business Development Center, the Griggs Center at ACU. We have partnerships with those partnerships, meaning the DCOA funds those contracts in order to ensure that we're all working together for a workforce solution for Abilene. It's a big question, and it's not just one simple answer. There's lots of pieces of the puzzle that can ensure that we are implementing not only new ideas, but being consistent with what we've already introduced to the community.
And it's not unique to Abilene right now at all.
Oh, it's nationwide. We just came back from an International Economic Development Conference, which is our professional organization. It's international. We have, and in the States, we've known for years that we have the baby boomers retiring, so that's even small businesses that are needing new owners, all the way to large corporations that need not only the talent but the educated talent, like folks that they can upskill as well as bring in and teach and train and ensure that they can grow with a company too. So it's across the board and across the nation.
Sounds like you just said the word opportunity, though.
It is. And really, when I look at and remember, what brought me to Abilene was knowing the potential and the opportunity that our community has to ensure that we're part of growing the future Abilene, that DCOA can be a part of growing a future for the families of Abilene. That's why I came, and it's exciting to see some of those strategies come to fruition.
All right, Misty Mayo, once again, congratulations on this award for the DCOA Development Corporation of Abilene. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Big Country Politics on KTAB continues.
And that does it for this week's edition of Big Country Politics. For the latest political headlines, you know where to go, bigcountryhomepage.com. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you same time, same place next week.